been playing Pokken Tournament for like 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, I have become the greatest player in the game.
I was just shielding that whole time. If I get hit, this game's a scam.
What? Obviously, if you've watched any of my streams, you would know. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering what the top player thinks of all the different characters. Who better to start off with than my character, Chandelure, Chandagoat. Chandelure is going to go in the honest category because it's a hardworking, honest character. You don't spam, you don't camp. It's just every win I deserve. Now let's get rid of like the boring Pokemon, okay? Pikachu Libre. C tier. Then we have Suicune. If you use Suicune, you are a cornball. Then we have Aegislash. Honestly, you're all right if you use Aegislash. You're probably smart. You probably got a good job. Now we're going to go ahead and just rip through the rest of these in order. We've got Blastoise. I've only ever played one, and it went well. But honestly, if you're smart, you play it good, you can probably get in B tier. Next up, we've got Blaziken. I just played the first Blaziken ever in my life, like 2 days ago. I almost won. Overall, though, seemed pretty good. That's going to be high B tier. Next up, we got Braixen. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you. I completely forgot she was in the game. I have never seen one person use Braixen. So she's probably trash. Okay, next up, we got Charizard. And I don't... We're going to put that in the fanboy category. Okay, next up, we got Croagunk. And I actually think that Croagunk is terrible. He did pull out a boulder out of his pocket that one time. But like that was on me. All right, next up we got Darkrai. I've only ever played one Darkrai, and that was a Fatal Phantom. He's probably carried by Darkrai, so he's gonna be an A tier. Okay, next up we got Empoleon. A lot of people use Empoleon. You're carried if you use Empoleon. Next up, we got Garchomp. Garchomp, other than when he swims through the earth and gets past my projectiles, which I'm honestly spamming, he's probably mid. He's in between these two. Next up is Gardevoir. You're carried by Gardevoir. Like, pretty hard. Next up, we got Gengar. I've only ever played a few Gengar. The one that stands out to me is Goon Master.
11 and 7. 11 and 7 is like...
I feel like Gengar is like pretty okay. All right, next up we got Lucario, and you carried. All right, next up we got Machamp. I honestly feel like Machamp's kind of goated. Definitely better. Right in here, I like in here. Mewtwo, you're carried. All right, next up we got Sceptile. I started out using Sceptile, and I could not do anything. So he's either trash, or I'm trash. He's probably trash. Kinda trash. I like that. Next up, we got Sizer. I've only ever played one.
Yo,
This is the most overwhelmed I've ever felt in this game. But I also think that tech is just insane. I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's good. I think that tech was just crazy. Next up, we got Shadow Mewtwo. You carried, and you're a fanboy. Okay, hold on. And last but not least, we got Weavile. If you use Weavile, you're trash. All right, now that we're done with the tier list, let me just look this over. Let's see if there's any adjustments we want to make here. Okay, went ahead and made a few adjustments here. Really what I'm trying to get at is that if I played anyone else, I would dominate. So you are lucky that I'm using the lamp and not any of these S tier characters. If you use any of those characters, you're carried.